No, that could be funnier and better. Chuck it to me. And again. Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Craig. Christmas has been and gone, which makes me a little bit sad, but it will be back round again. So it makes perfect sense with a new year to share things with you that are new to me. So this video is going to be all about new hairstyling products. As you guys know, I'm a hairdresser, very passionate about that, love it, and I also love hair care products. And with it being a new year, 2018, crazy, where did that happen? It seems like a perfect time to try things that are new. So first up, we're going to talk about the Ouai Memory Mist. Now, I have mentioned Jen Atkins wave spray before from the Ouai. How many times I'm going to say the Ouai in this video? I actually have been using this for a while now. This can's nearly empty. I bought it last year. It is awesome. I think I've mentioned before on my channel that I have been slightly reluctant to use these products. I don't know why. Maybe because they're not distributed through salons. I mean, I think some salons can stock them, but they are stocked by Selfridges and I don't really enjoy going in Selfridges that much, so I have avoided them slightly. But this is amazing. I am a real fan. It is the finest mist, like super fine. The delivery system on this is dreamy to use. What is memory mist? Well, memory mist is something that gives the hair memory. It also smells gorgeous. It smells like flowers, like a garden. It gives the hair lots of memory, so it's brilliant for heat styling. I have other heat styling products that are favourites, but this is something that you would use on dry hair section by section when you're going to tong it or straighten it with straightening irons, or put a wave in with straightening irons. But it has a lot of memory, so it has curl retention and wave retention. I've used this a lot on Imelda May, whose hair I look after when she's in the UK. And she performs on stage, sometimes for like 2 hours when she does a long set. And I push wave her hair with Marcel irons. It doesn't move. I did a job with Imelda, a couple of jobs actually in one day, 2 things in one day. And I prepped her hair in the morning, used this to wave it with, and I really didn't need to touch it up before she then went and did a performance in the evening. And that was I think it was about a 12-hour day by the time we finished, and her hair still looked the same. So big up to Jen and her Memory Mist. I'm going to go and buy another can. I'm going to brave it, go to Selfridges and get myself another can. I love your Memory Mist. So something that's relatively new to the UK and I had wanted to try since its conception in America is a vegan hair care range called American English. So this range was launched by 2 beauty insiders, Stephen Durham, who had basically run salons in the UK, and Michael Canyon, who is a big session stylist in America. So the range was launched, I think, a couple of years ago. It contains a couple of styling products and some wet line products, shampoos and conditioners. But this is the one that I've been trying out and using in salon and on session jobs. So from the American English range, I've been using their 24 Karat Thickening Lotion. Now, what is this thickening lotion? Well, it's like a multi-use product. It does lots of things in one go. And I was a little bit dubious when I first started testing it because it makes claims that it smooths the hair and has memory and adds volume at the same time. It's got quite an unusual texture to it. It's like a sort of gel serum. I don't know if you can see that there on the back of my hand. I thought initially that it would be greasy to use in clients' hair, but it's not. And it really does give the hair volume, and it smooths at the same time, as well as being vegan, which is a good thing because we should all have the choice to use what we want. And there are a lot of people out there that are vegan, and this is completely vegan. The whole range is vegan. As much of the ingredients that can be natural as well are natural. So it doesn't have phthalates or sodium lauryl sulfate in it. So it's a really, really good all-round product. What does it contain that does all these good things? So it has sea berry. I'm not sure what a sea berry is, but sea berries are packed with vitamins A, C and E, omega 3, 6, 7 and 9. They're all amino acids, and they help to make the hair strong and also keep it hydrated. I have found that this is a very flexible product, so it doesn't feel like sticky or gungy in the hair. It's really workable. Then it says that on their website that it creates a foundation that's perfect for every hair type. So I found that on finer hair, it gives it lots of volume without being greasy, but on thick hair that kind of needs a bit of smoothing out, it smooths the hair out but without making it heavy like a serum would. And then it's really good, it says on here that it's really good for split ends. I don't think anything repairs a split end, but I think the sort of comforting and smoothing conditioning properties in this would be really good for hair that's slightly damaged. So it's a brilliant all-rounder, and I'm loving the 24 Karat Thickening Lotion from American English. Completely forgot, almost didn't mention it, but it smells absolutely
divine.
It smells like oranges, kind of citrusy, really fresh, really beautiful fragrance. I have actually got some of the wet line in the salon. I've got some shampoo and conditioner that I've been testing out on clients. Maybe I'll do a shampoo conditioner favorites video somewhere soon, but they also have that kind of fragrance. It's really gorgeous. The salon that I see my clients in London's Mayfair, it's called 11, just off of New Bond Street, is a Redken flagship salon. And we also stock Pureology, which I'm a massive fan of. I do a lot of colour work in salon. If you haven't seen my Instagram, I'll link it down below, or it'll be popping up around me throughout this video. So go check it out. And I always shampoo my clients' hair with Pureology when I take in colours off and we do treatments in salon with it. It's a really fantastic vegan, naturally based hair care range. But I wanted to talk to you today about Pureology Clean Volume. Now, the Clean Volume range within Pureology is quite a new range. This is, the name is hilarious, Instant Levitation Mist. Okay. So basically, it's a volumizing spray, and I've been using it in salon to blow dry with. This is the one that's been at my station and it's almost empty, so I'm obviously a fan of it. It is quite pokey, it's quite strong, it's quite firm. It does give you lots of volume, and rather than just be like a sticky product, it isn't sticky, but it does swell the hair up and give you that volume when you're working with it. I tend to use this on shorter hair. I found that if you use it on longer hair, it makes it a little bit tuggy when you're trying to smooth hair out. So it is one really for shorter hair. And let's have a look and see what gives it that technology. So it says on the website that it performs magician-worthy trickery. And to completely fool your audience, stimulating the scalp to increase natural volume, the mist elevates strands weightlessly. Well, it definitely is weightless. It's not a heavy product. It's water-based. There's no oils or silicons in it at all. It smells really nice. It has quite a strong fragrance, and I would say it's kind of fragranced. It's not like a natural fragrance. It is more of a perfume kind of smell. It also has, obviously, the whole Pureology range, because it's based around coloured hair. It has like an anti-fade complex. One of the reasons that I'm a huge fan of Pureology is, I would say, I think it's about 90% of my clients have some sort of colour on their hair. And obviously we don't want that colour to fade. So this has an anti-fade complex in it, and it's not really high in alcohols and things that might strip colour out. So Pureology's Clean Volume Instant Levitation Mist, I'm a real fan. So next up, it's a range that's really new to me. I had these products just before Christmas and I've been using them on clients and on jobs out of the salon, and that is David Mallet. Now, who is David Mallett? David Mallett is originally an Australian session stylist. He's a kind of quiet icon of the hairdressing industry. He has a salon in Paris. The salon is dreamy gorgeous. It is a beautiful place. He's done everybody's hair, supermodels, he's worked on actresses, he's done a lot of editorial work over the years. He is a session stylist, but he now has a range of products. The range features volumizing, hydrating products, shampoos, conditioners, and styling products. But I'm going to talk to you today about his hair serum, because I don't really use a lot of serums, as you know if you've watched my other videos in salon, but this one is something that's really quite different. The texture of it is beautiful. If I had to kind of place these products within like the fashion world, I'd probably say that they're like the sort of Jill Sander or the Prada. The packaging, I've got a couple of other things here. There's a volume powder. I haven't used that very much, but apparently it is very, very good. I've only used it like once or twice, and it's a hair powder. It seems really, really good, but a lot of hairdressers I know, session stylists, really love this. That's his volume spray, which I love. It's really soft. It's not a really strong, firm volume spray. It's very, very workable. All the products within the range are very workable. This hair serum though, back to the hair serum, I digress, is the most amazing texture. When I heard that the main ingredients of it, when I was reading the PR, and I heard that the main ingredients were macadamia nut oil, I was a bit nervous, to be honest, to use it, because we've all used serums and that are too heavy and weigh the hair down. This almost feels like a face serum. It's that fine. It's basically the omega oils within the macadamia nut oil that are really conditioning to the hair and really moisturizing. I haven't really been a fan of using things next to wet hair that have this sort of texture, but this one is so fine that it's perfectly okay to use it on wet hair. I love it as a finisher on hair that I've just coloured, makes it really, really shiny, or on, if I need something just to calm the ends of the hair down if I'm on a shoot. So I'm really, really loving David Mallett's hair serum. I've also tried some of the wet lines, so the shampoos, conditioners and treatments. And I haven't thought before of doing like a hair care video, but they're so good that I may at some point shoot a separate video that just features all of the shampoos and conditioners. But for the moment, I'm a real fan of David Mallett's hair serum DM027. So I almost finished this video without doing an outro. I have just been and had something to eat, so I'm feeling refreshed. But basically that's my roundup of new hairstyling products for 2018. Things that I am loving, that have become part of my kit, and I will continue to go on and use throughout the year. So once again, a great big Happy New Year to everybody out there. Thank you so much for everything last year, for all the love, all the feedback and all the support. If you've enjoyed this video today, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because no doubt there's going to be lots more coming through 2018. I've already got an idea for some new hair tutorials, some educational tutorials, so they will be coming, and no doubt I will be buying lots of products and lots of beauty products that I will want to share with you guys. So once again, Happy New Year.
And I'll see you all soon.